Let's check what's behind door number 1. Okay. Oh, this guy has been riding the moonshot shine. Oh, by the throne, that's him, isn't it? The poor sap who got his tongue cut out by the anvers. That's the one, I think. He was from the Casbalica. Well, his troubles are all over now. Did he just end his whole career just then? Yeah, I think this man is supposed to be lying in a pool of his own blood on the floor. The upholstery of the dirty sofa moves slightly. A soft hissing can be distinctly heard from the depths of the furniture. Nani? Is there a kitty? Is there a kitty? Oh. Mastercrafted power maul? Will that make Pascal be useful? I mean, that is more damage. It's the same type. Omniscient axes grant the wielder 15 bonus to weapon skill. Okay, but this does much more damage. Assuming you can hit the broadside of a wall with that thing.
Victory awaits.
Thugs. Rissa. Well, they're green thugs, so we get that going for us. Hello, local riffraff. How do you do? Wait, should I not have called them riffraff? The woman looks to be in her 40s, and she's surveying you with interest. Her right eye appears almost black against her dusky skin, while her left eye emits a greenish light filtered through the smudged lens of a prosthesis. Her arms are tattooed all the way from the base of her shoulders to her knuckles. Okay. Looking for something specific you're buying or maybe selling? Don't be shy, just ask old Rissa. Old Rissa knows all kinds of folk. My boys will fetch you anything your heart desires. Ooh, trading. Alright, let's see what you have to offer. Navy swashbuckler coat. This gives 10% parry reduction, 5% melee pen, armor pen for melee. That's pretty good. I'll take the medkits, thank you kindly. Plus 15 strength, 15 weapon skill, and minus 20 willpower. Wow. Okay. Bayonet knife. When the wielder attacks with any ranged weapon at a one-cell range, also inflict bleeding. I mean, we'll take it. Serrated greatsword. That's a lot of damage. It's a Zweihander. A crit inflict 1 stack of laceration. For each stack, all attacks of this sword against the same target deal 10% damage. Okay, pretty good. I'll take that. Oh, this is the Fellowship of the Void. Okay, we already have rep with these guys. That's why we can buy stuff. Okay, makes sense. 50% armor. That's a stonking piece of chainmail, not gonna lie. Let's up our rep to 479. And that'll do it. Oh, we don't have the profit factor. Should have checked that first. Oh well. And the goods are willing to buy. Tech is always the best. If it's broke, no sweat, we'll fix it or take it apart. If you score something so nasty that your fussy everyday traders won't even look at it, for not, just bring it on over. Okay. The handling of sacred technology by laypersons uninitiated in the omniscience priesthood is a Category 8 blasphemy, incriminating evidence of profane acts perpetrated by the unit's named HERESY has been recorded for future use in judicial proceedings. Pascal, don't be such a killjoy. She chuckles darkly. Do you mean to threaten me, Dark Tech Priest? Well then, I'll keep a record of this conversation too. I wonder which one of us will feel the harsh hand of justice first. Will it be me standing in chains before your brethren, or you standing in the airlock before my boys? Woo! Good old airlock threat. Like it. I like her style. I like her style. Mm-hmm. Is that so? Terribly noble of you. It's a heavy burden, but someone's got to shoulder it, don't they? Yep. I better be going. Nice doing business with you. Alright. Wait, there's loot? Hold on. Hold! Sir, do you mind if I just break into your thing here and steal your stuff? Thank you. Zoom. That doesn't follow. Okay. Where are we? We are in the shadow quarters. Let's go to the atrium. And then to the Legis residence. I think we've explored enough. I'm still drinking from my cup. That's amazing. If only it wasn't so small. I legit need a bigger cup, chat. I don't even mind that the tea is cold. It's still delicious. Oh, that's weird. Wow. Oh.
A new challenge for me.
This place was intended to be merely a hole within the temple, but now a whole city has been squeezed into it.
A rational decision. Ecclesiarchy temples lack the critical functionality that a void station requires, unlike the chapels of the Adeptus Mechanicus.
These columns appeared here back when the station was founded, when it was assumed that Footfall would become a wondrous palace in the stars. Okay. That's why they're fancy. Let's go explore this side. Now let's check this cogitator. Oh, that opens up
None shall
the pass
stand
up
in my way.
here, which allows us to jump over to the roof to do something.
An expected result.
Find loot. That's what we get here. A great sword and a commander's monocle. When an ally under the effect of the wearer's voice of command ability makes an attack during an extra turn, it does an additional 6% damage. Oh, I do like the sound of that. Cassia, I know it's not your style, but I need you to wear a monocle. What just happened then? Oh, we found a corpse. Numerous wounds and injuries indicate that this was a particularly brutal murder. The letters A and V are carved into the victim's shoulder blade. And Varus, eh? So we have a murder victim on the roof. Jelly, are you here?
I won't tolerate weakness.
Out of curiosity, if you are, did you see that message just then? Do you know if they did appear on screen as well? Thank you. I don't think so. Okay.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
I wonder if that's something Twitch is doing. Hello, Harold. Oh, will you not talk to us? Aristocrats. Okay, I guess that's the way up to the Liege.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
I'll look around first. Elderly, behavioral, duplicitous, aggressive habitat woods, diet infants, 2 to 3 a week. Fears the Emperor, righteous people. Stupid Xenos, I will purge you. Finish the Xenos, a coin for a go. What? Oh, there's loot up here. Okay. Let's indulge in some Xeno punishments. Hehe. Okay, well that was a fun thing. Carnival Barker. This young man is clearly making every effort to look dapper. His fashionable clothes are practically new and his hair is well groomed. What ruins this impression is the poorly scrubbed off oil stains from his leaky implant and the fit of the jacket, which is clearly made for someone else. Come one, come all. Oh, okay, we get to do this because we arrived incognito. See for yourself the best collection of live Xenos on footfall. Heretical. Press the button that sends a jolt to the exhibits. I already did that naturally without knowing it was the heretical option. Twice! What kind of a collection is this? Dangerous, vicious, ruthless xenobeasts caught red-handed as they were attempting to commit evil against the Imperium. But right now, they're harmless. Our cages can withstand their rage, but I don't recommend getting too close. They're mutants in makeup. Do you know what I see? Heresy! These exhibits must burn. The man's smile dims, but only for a moment. Not Xenos, you say? I'm sure there must be some mistake. I'll check the shipment list myself, rest assured. His words are oozing with greenish-yellow hues. I do not think the promise will be kept. Such entertainment is lucrative precisely because millions of Imperium subjects have never encountered Xenos in their life. Ignorance and curiosity create colossal demand. And that's what I thought. And I can see that the lesson was truthful. Press the button. Buzzing electrical discharge pierces the captives' bodies, making them shake convulsively and scream in maddening pain. The man watches with approval at first, but when the smell of burnt meat begins to spread through the air, he glances at you with worry. Are they actually Xenos or just people with a haircut? No, I'm pretty sure they were Xenos. Yeah, that's what the button said. My dear ma'am, everything in moderation. Please kindly leave other citizens a chance to punish the Xenos for educational purposes. Press the button harder. The captive's screams become utterly unintelligible, at times giving way to guttural, gurgling sounds. Some of the exhibits bite off their tongues and begin to choke on the bloody foam pouring out of their mouths. A few moments later, the charred bodies slump to the bottom of the cage with a sickening snap. The exhibition owner just stands there, mouth agape and wide-eyed, swiveling his head back and forth between you and the smoldering remains of his collection. Oh, goodness. Come to think of it, you've disappointed me just as much. Wow! Did we just murder this man? The burning was mediocre, and the volume of the screams was sorely lacking. Fix it by the time of my next visit, or you shall be next in the cage. And now we know my real nickname at the college. Ethics Community Investigation Person of Interest. Oi, how dare you? Rude. He gulped and forces a pale smile. This is certainly glad to oblige. So,
It's about time.
we just murdered a bunch of fools. Chat, why did you kill those poor son of a guns? Was that really necessary?
Done.
Let's grab this loot. Unyielded Vanguard boots. All allies in a 2-cell radius around the wearer gain 40% bonus to resolve from the unyielded beacon ability, which was for the Vanguard archetype. Did I not take it? Well, we're taking it, that's for sure.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
What is this Imperium Lord check? In a mismatch of devices and cables, you notice equipment from totally different eras. Some ancient, some merely old, others hastily tossed together in more recent years. Okay, so it's a mishmash of broken stuff. Got it. Oh! The low hum of voices quiets and a dozen gazes shift to you. The tall man with shaved head is rubbing his hands together nervously. His opulent clothes are nearly bursting at the seams on his muscular body, and his expression is forbiddingly grim. Still, he's trying to put an air of friendliness. Greetings, you must be... Dagon. He glanced at the scroll in his mechanical hand implant. Mistress Fidelio? All the guests have arrived. You're the last on the list and we wouldn't start without you. Your presence is absolutely vital. Play along. Of course I'm Fidelio. Oh no. Alright, hold on to your butts, chat. We're gonna go get ourselves into trouble. He puts on a broad smile, then catches himself and quickly frowns once more. Please, ahem, we can talk later. The chaplain is about to begin. Oh my goodness. What is this tomfoolery? Abel grumbles, but not before making sure that the man is out of earshot. Look around. The gathering you find yourself at seems refined and respectable at first. The decorations and the attendees' clothes speak of wealth, so does the location, which isn't far from the Legion's residence. But you notice that most of the gathered are of rather imposing physique. Many of them have scars and military-grade implants. Several of the guests look like they're covering the exit. A few are clearly carrying concealed weapons. Oh, shh, Nikes. Your appearance has definitely attracted everyone's attention. Just about every guard here keeps glancing at you, and some are clearly watching your every move, even though they're trying not to show it. I wonder who this Fidelio is and why they can't start the proceedings until he or she they appear. Judging by the way the fellow with the list was talking about this individual, it's someone very important. It's not a name I've heard before. Neither have I have never heard the name before either. Judging by the way the fellow with the list was talking about this individual, it's someone very important, but it's not a name I've heard before. Oh, I clicked the same thing. Okay, I'm done. What's this place? No, nothing. Idea senses growing possibilities, but also growing danger. Oh boy. I know nothing about this place, but I can feel something's in the works here. I sense danger and opportunity. And the danger is a whole lot greater. In for a penny, in for a pound. Join the attendees. Why is this so chuggy? Do I not get to save? Oh no. Oh no. What if we mess this up? The clerk. Okay, hold on. Let's have a look at where we are. There is clearly a dead body in the caskets. A bunch of guards everywhere. There's a clerk. What looks like a priest. We're in a chapel of some variety. Is this a funeral? I think we're at a funeral. There's a cogitator Maduhiki over there. Oh, what a terrible sorrowful day. We pay our respects to the life and soul of Footfall Society, a loyal servant of the Imperium, a generous benefactor who spared no expense to keep the fire of faith burning, and an example to all future generations. The most noble and unforgettable Master Bellardo. This loss... Uh-oh. The fussy administratum clerk speaks in a strained voice and keeps peeking at a paper with text on it. His speech drags on, blending into a monotonous cascade of praises of the late Master Belardo. Hehe, lard. 20 minutes. So let us offer a prayer to the Emperor for the repose of Master Belardo's soul and the prosperity of his heirs. I now pass you over to our most reverend chaplain. A formidable-looking man dressed in the attire of an ecclesiarchy missionary glares at the gathered crowd. Religious body of the Imperium. And here you are, and here you all are, you vultures. Let's offer a prayer then. Vultures? But if you think that the Emperor or the messenger of his will, in other words myself, does not see into your vile souls, you're sorely mistaken. Wow, this dude. The chaplain looks at you and gives a slight nod. I wasn't referring to Mistress Fidelio. At least Dance himself wanted to see her at his funeral. But the rest, I know every one of you, and I would be astonished to discover anyone here who truly mourns this loss, of course. At least, okay, Dance. Dance must be his Master Belardo's forename. Dance Belardo. Belardo Dance Nuts. I don't know. I got nothing. So, go ahead and pray for Belardo's soul. Soon the flames will take him. A fitting end for a life like his. May the Emperor keep his soul. Without another word, Chaplain makes the sign of the Aquila, two-headed eagle sigil that signifies the Imperium, and pointedly turns away from the attendees. Save. And with drinks, there's an odd smell to this Amasak. It seems very likely that the drink has been poisoned. People definitely want Fidelio dead. Let's go and press F up here. F's in chat. Whoever prepared the body of the grey-haired man lying in the coffin, they did a good job. Even in death, he looks majestic. Abelard maintains a grave expression befitting the occasion until he sees the face of the deceased. He frowns. He peers at it with suspicion. Then he gasps, astonished, almost dazed. I'll be! This is quite a meeting, if it can be called such under the circumstances. Take a good look at the